come down, we begin to question, do we really want this? Are we ever going to be able to finish? Should I push through? And a lot of times, if we don't push through, then when the next week comes, it's sort of like we have to make a new decision. Like, are we going to push through, or are we going to start on something else? And I think that's one of the things that gets so many of us in that place where we're constantly starting new things, because when our energy went down, we didn't push through. So today is really going to be all about fighting that energy. So what do we need to do mentally to be able to fight that energy? And I think that the very first thing is recognizing that it is going to happen, that we all have an ebb and a flow in our energy level, in our life, in our week. So I was sharing with VIP, for me personally, Monday is my most productive day of the week. And I don't know if it's because I like new beginnings and every Monday to me is like a new beginning, or if it's because I had Saturday and Sunday off. And so I'm rested, and I can't fake that on Tuesday. I'm not going to be rested on Tuesday from having Monday off because I'm working Monday. And so I recognize that Monday is my absolutely most productive day. So I don't schedule client meetings. My calendar's not open on Monday. Monday is all about me and creative work. It's outlining, it's writing, et cetera, et cetera. So then Tuesday and Thursday are my days when I'll do client work, et cetera, et cetera. And obviously the 5-day challenge was different because I wanted to be able to use all the days. But most weeks I'm doing coaching on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, and that allows me to have my energy open on Wednesday. It's not necessarily it's not the highest energy day of the week, but if I make sure I protect my time and I go in knowing that Wednesday is going to be a big project day. Let's talk about that. That actually wasn't in my notes, but I want to talk about that a little bit. One of the things that we were talking about in VIP is the idea that especially for those of you who have a 9 to 5, it's like the evening. If you don't schedule the time, it doesn't get done. If you work for yourself, a lot of times you're working for clients, you're doing this, but if you don't schedule your time for yourself to get a project done, your projects never happen. How many of you would say that you sort of feel like that sometimes, that you don't set enough time aside to get projects done on a regular basis? Okay. Now, that's why for me, Wednesday is a blank slate. Because what that means is if I've got a website that needs to be built, if I've got a community that needs to be built, if there's something that I'm going to dig into and I know I'm going to need 5 to 6 hours to do it, instead of spreading that out over a whole month, okay, and having to have the discipline, that's my Wednesday project. Okay, 9 o'clock, I get started on whatever it is, and I don't quit until it's done. So just like I've taught you this week to take, say, like a 3-day project or a 5-day project and do it, that's what I do on my Wednesdays. And almost every Wednesday is like a big project day. And I build that in. And everybody, your day is going to be different, or your week is going to be different for making that happen. Okay. And so what I want to do today is explore with each of you what you can do, because I think this is different for everybody. This isn't me giving you some one-size-fits-all prescription for dealing with the battles and the doldrums that happen when your project is like 3/4 of the way through. So I think that I really want to open up now and explore, what is it for you? Like, what is your roadblock? And I think the best place to start is asking you, what do you feel today